My dad was great. He was one of my favorite people, and I always felt so lucky to have him as my dad. He was my person in this world. My dad was always laughing, and he was always in a good mood, joking around. He was very involved in the community. He worked hard, but he always made us feel really important as a family.
My favorite thing about my grandpa was that I could always rely on him to be there. I feel like every swim meet that I've had since I started, I could always rely on him being right in the stands next to my grandma.
My favorite thing about my grandpa was he always made me laugh, and he was always like making sure I had a smile on my face, and he was just always there to make me smile.
When I was growing up, I always remember my dad went to the Y every morning before he worked, and he used to work at Leach Company, so he worked really early in the morning, and he would be there right away when the Y opened, and he would swim like almost every morning. I grew up being involved with the Y. I took swim lessons there. It was a very common place that my mom would take us, and then now when I have 3 kids and they all did swim lessons there, you know, I would take them there a lot for wiggles and giggles and just to play at the Y. And we continue to be part of the Y with a lot of involvement in the swim team. And also now one of my daughters is going to be a lifeguard here at the Y. So we're constantly at the Y, and it's kind of like our second home. The birthday swim was something that my dad did for as long as I can remember. So he would get up every morning and swim every day, but for his birthday every year he would swim lengths of the pool for how old he was turning. But there was a point in my dad's life where he got sick and he couldn't do it, and he ended up losing part of his leg. But I remember one of his big motivations was that he just wanted to get back to the YMCA pool. That he always just wanted to come back, because that was like part of him. And I think he felt like if he got back in the pool, he would be, you know, complete again. And so we knew that he was struggling to get there, so we kind of just took that over for him. And so we just want to continue it so we can keep remembering him.
The birthday swim to me is almost like a holiday. It's one of my favorite days of the year, like, because it's such a nice day, like we spend it a whole day as a family, and I look forward to it every year. The birthday swim is like, I love it because we get to honor him, and we just kind of get to remember him like just all that one day, so I really love it.
When we did the 80th swim, I was like, okay, that's it, like that's a good round number. But my girls do not want to give it up, and they are really inspired to just continue to do it. And they plan to do it for the rest of their life. We were talking about this, and they're going to continue to do it for as long as they can. And I think it's great because there's some people that affect your life. Even when they're gone, you still feel them here. And I think having that swim every year definitely connects myself and my kids to my dad. So after my dad passed, and just knowing how much the Y is involved in our life and how much it was involved in his life and how much time we spend at the pool, we thought it would be the perfect opportunity to donate a banner. And I requested that it would be in the pool area so that my kids and everybody else in the pool could see him up there. And it is really comforting and I think inspiring for my girls, and it really makes me happy to know that they walk into practice and they look up at their grandpa. And when I walk in for a swim meet, I look up and see him, and it's just really special to have him looking over the pool.
I really like the banner because at swim meets, before I'll be doing my races, I'll look up at him and know he's there watching me, even if he's not actually there.
I really do appreciate that we put the banner in because practices can get really hard, and always motivates me more. I just look up there and like, when we first put it up, I feel like I couldn't stop looking at it. It was a great picture of it. He looked really happy, and it was just like, it was so sweet.
The YMCA has been a constant in my life since I was little, and it's been a constant in my family, and it's a part of my dad's legacy. So I think it's important to help continue that.